Hello everyone. So I'm here for another message for the kids. Alright, so before I get started, I want to let y'all know that my energy levels are going up again. So bear with me. I'm still learning myself. Okay, I'm still learning myself, but I'm teaching y'all the things I've learned about myself through this process, which helped me to get to where I'm at now. However, because my energy is getting stronger, that means a lot of y'all are starting to feel me. All right, a lot of y'all starting to feel me in the world, and I can feel y'all energy back. So just bear with me. If y'all ever see me stop in the middle of the video, look sideways, have a side conversation or different things like that, it's part of my process. Okay, so just bear with me through this. What I'm about to talk about, I might do like a Q&A, meaning for the kids that don't know. Hold on one second. Babe, can you hit that button and pass me remote control? Give me a second, y'all. Alright, pass me the remote control. Thank you. Alright, so for the ones that don't know, sometimes I do a Q&A. So the way this works is my energy is very, very strong, okay? So what happens is I can ask a question, and then I'm gonna ask y'all a question, and then I'm gonna pull the answer from y'all. Meaning that if I ask y'all how you doing, then guess what? If you saying a good day, if I hear you, I'm gonna state what you saying, okay? Now, in this process, as kids, adults, or however, there could be multiple people having the same thought process at the same time. And if you was feeling that answer that I call out, then guess what? I'm hearing it from you, okay? All right. So, first and foremost, y'all, in this world, the issue that we have is order, okay? Order and respect. Having some type of form of order and respect. So when you think of order, what is it that you think of when it comes to mind? Like when it comes to like a job or something, anything, just think of anything. When you think of the word order, what word will you think of? I'm gonna see, pull the energy and see what I hear. Okay, right now, rules. Somebody saying decisions. I'm hearing classes. Okay, ingredients. Yeah, ingredients. What's something else? What's some other way? When you hear the word order, what does that mean to you when you hear the word? Whatever the first thing that pops in your head, what did it mean? Okay, somebody said military has order. Okay, what else? Yes, somebody said class, but yes, classes. What else? What's something else that when you think of order? Laws. Okay, laws is another. What's another one? Somebody said churches. Okay, churches, order. Okay, somebody said because of the deacons and stuff like that. Okay, I got you. What else? Okay, somebody said, yeah, the government. The government. All right, one more. Anything else? Religion in general. Okay, her religion in general has orders. Okay, yes. All of these things have orders. Okay. Now, the question is, do you believe everyone respect all of these orders? So I'm saying yes. Somebody said no, but it all is, like I said, they're saying yes, but then they also saying no. It's all what you believe in, because everybody think differently. Yes, I heard you. What else? Okay, I'm gonna stop it there because I don't want to get too far out. But when it comes to these, the respect level, everyone respect things differently. Everyone take orders differently. So we have all these different things that have order. But why is it what I was trying to get at is with all of these things have order, like ingredients, the chain of command for the military, which is like the government, the order in like the deacons and the deaconess and all of that, you know, the sisters and stuff for the church. Even school, you got the principals, the superintendents, and all of that. But the thing about it with these orders, people don't like to respect the orders. Okay? Even ingredients. Sometimes people don't put the ingredients in the order that it say. What if you have to mix something to keep something dry? If you don't do it the right way, then it doesn't cook the right way. Now, when it comes to order, do y'all feel like sometimes we need to do things out of order? Okay, I can't say that word. But okay, yes. Okay. So why do y'all think we need to do things out of order sometimes? Somebody said sometimes people know things that the other one don't know. Okay. What else? Alright, someone's saying that, okay, this is adult saying this one, by the way, but basically saying if we don't follow the order, then that's how we miss steps. Okay, and I get that, because if you skip around something, it's like walking up the stairs. You step on the first step and then you skip that step to go to the other. Some people, when they take those steps, skip that step, some people can get to it, and some people trip trying to step over something. So the thing about this in life, we have to know when to follow the steps, which is the orders, and sometimes we have to know when to step over something, which is the respect. Okay, so in this life, the thing about it is, and I'm talking, this is mainly for the kids, but I did hear adult talk. But the thing about it is this: as kids, hold on, is it ready? Okay. As kids, I want y'all to understand one thing. See, I don't know if y'all heard that, but I have the relaxing music on, but I can't see the TV. My son is in front of the TV. So he was giving me directions on what to do, and I had to follow. And that's the thing. See, we have these directions, and then we have these directions. Sometimes these directions overrule these directions, okay? So the thing about it is you need to know the order in both, okay? You need to understand. See, this is the top, all right? Always remember this is the top, but even the top know how to sit back and let somebody else take the plate, or, you know, step over something to get something done. So in this world, the problem we have is there is no respect. We have a little respect, but we don't have full respect. That's a step that a lot of people in the world are skipping. It's the number one rule in this life is respect. Respect. So in order to have respect, you have to have what? Control. You have to have self-control to have self-respect. Okay? See, the thing in this world as kids, we want everyone to respect us. As kids, we want people to respect us. Respect what we do, what we think, how we feel. You know, when we don't get those things, what we do? Have tantrums, get mad, stomp our feet, shout, hit something, scream at someone or whatever, right? Because you want the respect, but you have to provide the respect as well. As a child, I want you to understand something. You get 2 free jobs in the world, okay? You don't have to pay for it. You get 2 free jobs automatically when you come in the world. That's becoming a student and a teacher. All right? I don't care if you're an infant. A student and a teacher is an automatic job that everyone gets in the world when they come into the world. You are the student. You have to listen to what your parents say, to the people that they have in their order, which may be your teachers, you know, in the order of that. The law and the order they feel about that. Maybe your religion, whatever the order of that. See, your parents give you the orders of who they feel like can have some type of form of control in your life. Okay? Because if the parents believe in a police officer, they believe to communicate with the police officer in that order. If they believe in your teachers, then the chain of command. When they send you off to school, that's who in control of you in that part. Right? Right. It's a chain of command. All right. So when it comes to you, you're a student. So that means the teacher's saying you can learn from these police officers. You can learn from your teachers and principals. You understand? You can learn from us. All of these people are teachers in your life. And what? You're the student. You're the student. But this is the thing. This is the kicker. Maybe that's the chain of command in your house. But in somebody else's house, maybe they might feel like the entertainment world is the order. Maybe the other one is the government systems is the order. Maybe free thinking is the order. Right? Right. So now, you in your seat in the classroom, your peers or your classmate, they in their seat. Now they have their own chain command. You have your own chain command. And then the same thing for all the students in the class. Everyone learns life differently. Everyone has different orders in their life. And you're the student and you have to learn. But then you got to get to the point that, are you going to just learn what your parents tell you in the order? Or are you going to pay attention to the orders that other ones have? You have to use discernment. When to know when to listen to the steps that your parents give you, and when you want to have to step over that thought process and learn something new. Okay? That's how you understand the control in your life and respect the decisions that was given to you. Because you have to remember that you are your own book. And you have to know that you have to do what's right within you. Now, does that mean that you don't believe in your parents? No. But see, you got to remember one thing. I see the bridges in between the gaps that they're not teaching you with the order and the chain of command in your life. So that's why the student that's sitting beside you is sitting beside you. Everything happens for a reason. Now, this is the thing. Maybe your parents taught you how to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, right? I know that's how I taught my kids. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. Because I'm teaching them how to be leaders. Okay? Because if I'm going to show order, I need them to know how to be leaders. This is the difference. The person beside you was taught how to be a boss. There's a difference between a leader and a boss. See, a boss is a person that only know what they want to know in the world. They don't want to learn anything else because they want to have what? Control. While you have self-control. Okay? So now your classmate beside you know all of these different things. Right? Now, you are learning from them. Now, guess what? That boss is teaching you things that you may not need to know. All right? But at the same time, if my spirit is saying, pay attention because they about the government system. All right? So say, for example, what if you're all the way out here? It's a commercial. Let me know. Give me a second, y'all. No. All right. So, say, for example, your family don't care about the politics in the world, right? And they have money and everything's going great, right? But the student beside you does care about the politics because guess what? Their family don't have money like that. And right now, they on government assistance. They're on government assistance. And you know how kids talk. They talk about everything. So now they're on government assistance. And you're sitting in your seat. But now, guess what? You go home and you find out that your parent, your mom is a stay-at-home mom, put like that. And your dad lost his job. And now he's trying to figure out how in the world do I take care of these bills? Because, you know, as kids, we overhear conversations. But see, the order in your life was the police officers and the school systems and then the parents. You don't know nothing about the government system. But your friend do. So now your friend over here talking about food stamps and stuff like that in Section 8. Guess what? Your friend has learned these things. Now guess what? They became the teacher in your life and you're the student. Right? Now you're learning from your classmate. Now you can take that knowledge and go home and say, hey, mom, dad, I was not trying to be in business, but a classmate of mine was talking about these government assistants. Now guess what? You became the teacher. Tell you have 2 free jobs in your life. Student and a teacher. Don't matter what age you are. We learn every single day. Every person that you come in contact has their own order of chain of command in their lives. And we learn something new. But we have to know how to respect ourselves and also how to control ourselves. Now, guess what? That same energy that was beside you, you a leader, they a boss, right? That child doesn't have respect. So whenever the teacher's talking and the teachers call out on that child's name, the child say, what? Huh? Who you talking to? Guess what? Because you was taught the rules of having respect, now you can say, hey, look, I thank you for the information you told me the other day, but you might want to talk to the teacher differently. Because you over here saying, huh, what, who? Make sure you say yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am, or yes, sir, no. So show respect. Like, show respect to the teacher, because how you feel the teacher would have talked to you like that? You wouldn't like it, right? Nah, I wouldn't like it. Okay, so give the same respect to the teacher you want to be given to you. So now, the boss learning how to be a leader. And the leader learning how to be a boss. See, there's a difference. It's no different than good and bad. Okay? We need both. We need both. We need to know when we need to put our foot down and say, okay, this is it. And then we also need to know when to step over something and be like, okay, we need to push this step out of the way and go to the next step. Okay? Because in this world, we all supposed to be leaders, but you still need to know the language of a boss. So, the difference between a leader and a boss. Let me slow down for a second. I know I'm giving a lot of information. So hopefully so far are y'all along with me? Yes and no. Okay. So let me go back. Let me step down a notch. Okay? That doesn't mean that you don't understand. As a teacher, you need to know how to teach different languages, different ways. We're going to just focus on you and your parent or whoever's taking care of you. You have to realize that even though if your parents know what they're doing or don't know what they're doing, you're learning from them. You're learning every single thing from them, no matter if it's good or bad. Whenever you learn something good, you're going out of the house and you're teaching somebody those things. No different if you learn something bad, you're teaching somebody those bad things. So let me step down another notch. If you go out and when you leave the house and you start cursing at your friends or bullying your friends or being disrespectful to your friends, one, you're teaching them how to be mean and evil. Because at the end of the day, they learn it from you. No different if you go out and you see that child being picked on or cursed at or disrespectful and you go and stop it, they're learning from you. The main thing you want to make sure is whatever you do in this world, you want to be able to teach the right things. So in order to teach the right things, you have to give respect. I'm not going to get it right all the time. But make sure you respect your friends. Make sure you respect your family. Make sure you respect your teachers. You understand? Make sure you respect strangers. Show respect. Because you cannot sit out here and be disrespectful to your teachers or your parents and yell at them, curse at them, be mean, having attitudes and not listening and doing things. But then guess what? You want them to respect you. You want them to respect you. Thank you. You want them to respect you. Do you want your teachers to call you out of your name? Do you want your teachers to sit there and curse you out? Do you want your teachers to talk about your life stories? Do you want your teachers to say you're stupid or dumb? No different. Do you want your parents to do those things? No. You don't. So why will you walk out here and provide that same energy to other people? You only get back in the world what you put out. So if you want respect in the world, then show what respect looks like. Don't go out here and try to be a boss and demand respect. You better listen to me. You better do this. You better do that. Get up in somebody's face and tell them who they are and this and that. Nah. Don't do stuff like that. It's not worth it. Because anyone in the world that wants to be a boss only telling you they're scared. Now don't get me wrong. We all have some type of form of fear. But a leader knows how to step over it. A boss trips on it. Remember that. Again, a leader knows how to step over it. A boss trips on it. There's a difference. Don't allow yourself to go out here and think, oh, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a boss. No, a boss is a ruler. And guess what happens to rulers? They break. They can measure up to anything in the world they want to, but eventually they break. Because they want to control something. They want to tell somebody that they in charge. They want to tell somebody they a leader. They want to tell somebody who they are and this and that. But a leader don't have to get in front of the class to make it known that they the teacher. Because they can still be a student sitting in a chair and then still giving advice to everyone else. So when it comes to y'all in these classes, so let me break it down again for the little ones. When you go into the classrooms or when you're talking to your parents, show respect. Show respect. When you're talking to them and they asking you something, you give your answer and say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. Okay? Listen to how I say that. Don't that sound like more respect? When you sit back and be like, what? Yeah, huh? What does that sound like? Does that sound like respect? That sound like hate. Do you want negativity to keep attracting to you, or you want positivity? And I get it. Some parents and some adults don't want to hear it. But you continue doing what's right. I don't care about the age. When I talk to my son, I say, yes, sir. Because I'm teaching him what a leader sounds like. I don't just call his name out and just talk at him. That's what a boss do. Because they want to prove that they the parent. They want to prove that they in control. I don't have to prove nothing. I already got the title. Do you understand? Just like you. You already have the title as a student. You already have the title as a teacher. So why you got to prove yourself to anyone? You just do what's right for yourself. You just make sure every step you take that you put in respect on your name. So then everybody know how to respect you. In order to have respect given to you, you have to put respect in it. So you got to love yourself. Love yourself. Again, I don't care. Y'all can joke and laugh and stuff. But when you be disrespectful to somebody, that energy comes back. If you don't want somebody to be that way to you, don't be that way to someone else. It ain't worth it. It's not worth it. And always remember, when it comes to a boss, at the end of the day, when you sit back and you walk around wanting to let people know you're a boss and you done this for somebody, you done that for somebody, then guess what? Don't get mad when a leader come in and have you to sit down and take notes. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.